Yeah. यो मेरो कथा हो गली गलीमा हराएको सपना हो
शहर छिरे पकेट खाली सपना भारी सोचेको थिएँ जिन्दगी हुन्छ सुनौलो झन् राम्रो भारी तर रियालिटीले हान्यो डाइरेक्ट मेरो मुटुमा गल्लीको धुवा हराए म आफ्नै रुटमा साथी बनिनेहरू सबै फेक स्टोरी अगाडि सुपर पछाडि फेक ग्लोरी दिनभरि स्ट्रगल राति फुल टेन्सन माइन्ड भित्र चलिरहन्छ नेगेटिभ टेन्सन चुरोटको स्मोक रक्सीको फ्लो भुल्न खोजे पेन तर बढ्दै गयो हाँसो फेक आँसु हिडन लाइफ मेरो बन्दैछ सेल्फ मेड प्रिजन यो युवापन किन डार्क साइडमा गयो सही बाटो छोडी रङ ट्र्याकमा गयो मिररमा हेर्दा पनि चिनिन्न म यो लाइफ किन यति मेसअप भयो यो युवापन किन डार्क साइडमा गयो सही बाटो छोडी रङ ट्र्याकमा गयो मिररमा हेर्दा पनि चिनिन्न म यो लाइफ किन यति मेसअप भयो आमाको आशा बाबुको सपना सबैलाई तोड्दै हिरे गरे आफ्नै नाटक रचना फोनमा झुट घरमा साइलेन्स अकेलो पन्ने दियो मलाई भाइलेन्स रातभरि जागा फ्युचर अनक्लियर भोलिको डरले बनायो माइन्ड फियर सपना त थिए तर बाटो हराए आफ्नै डिसिसनले आफैलाई जलाए तर अझै भित्र एउटा आवाज बोल्छ उठ तेरो समय सकिएको छैन भन्छ अँध्यारो धेरै तर लाइट पनि छ फल भए पनि फेरि फाइट गर्न बाँकी छ यो युवापन किन डार्क साइडमा गयो सही बाटो छोडी रङ ट्र्याकमा गयो मिररमा हेर्दा पनि चिनिन्न म यो लाइफ किन यति मेसअप भयो यो युवापन किन डार्क साइडमा गयो सही बाटो छोडी रङ ट्र्याकमा गयो मिररमा हेर्दा पनि चिनिन्न म यो लाइफ किन यति मेसअप भयो यो स्टोरी सकिएको छैन अझै चाहन्छ गेम बिग्रिएको छैन हराएको बाटो फेरि भेटिन्छ सायद यदि आफैसँग लड्ने हिम्मत अझै बाँकी छ
We said forever like it was easy, like distance couldn't bend the truth. Now your voice lives inside my memory, and silence is all I have you. But love don't fade with miles or time, it just learns how to survive. Even if we're worlds apart, even if I can't hold your heart, I'll love you past the space between. Through every what if, every dream, no goodbye could make it end. No distant breaks what we began. You're still my always, still my home, even when I'm all alone. I trace your name in empty moments, like somehow you might feel it too. And every road I walk keeps turning back to the ghost of a lover. They say to let go, to move along, but they don't hear our song. Even if we're worlds apart, even if I can't hold your heart, I'll love you past the space between. Through every what if, every dream, no goodbye could make it like a wish upon a star, unseen and heard but always true. Every part of me loves you. And even if we never meet again, this heart won't learn to love like this again. You're still my always, still my home, even though I let you go. We were fire in a careless age, burning nights like a reckless page. You said forever like you meant no end. I built my world on a breaking friend, skipped the dreams that I used to chase, just to see your shadow, feel your face. Every warning I brushed aside, love went loud while my soul went quiet. I didn't see the cracks beneath, didn't hear my own heartbeat leave. All I knew was losing you felt worse than losing me. I was falling too far, too fast, too deep. Gave you all I had to keep. Now I'm standing on the edge of me, where I don't recognize what I used to be. You were love, you were pain, you were all I knew. Now the silence screams your truth. I almost let the dark decide, but there's still a spark I couldn't hide. Every message left on read echo louder inside my head. Friends all faded, I pushed them out, turned my life into your drought. Mirrors show what I became, a hollow face with your last name. Thought the end would ease the fall, but it wouldn't fix it all. There's a voice beneath the noise, buried under broken choice, saying this isn't where you went, this is where you've been. I was falling too far, too fast, too deep. Lost the parts of me I keep, standing on the edge again, but I'm learning how to pull back in. You were love, you were pain, you were never true. I was more than just your proof, and even in the darkest night, there's something in me that still fights. If I disappear, who wins the war? The pain, the past, or something more? No, I won't let a moment steal every chance I have to heal. I was falling too far, but not this time. I'm holding on to what is mine. Even shattered hearts can mend, even broken roads can bend. You were part, not all of me. Now I'm choosing just to be, and though it hurts, I'm still alive. That's the way I choose to survive. still buying groceries for two, picking out the brands that look like you. The tea goes cold, the clock just ticks, in a house built out of hollow bricks. Oh, you didn't leave a note, you left a dent in the side of the bed where the light gets spent. It's not the fire that kills the heart, it's the way the embers drift apart. I took the long way home to miss our street, but every red light feels like a defeat. The radio is playing that song you hate, guess even the signal is mocking my fate. Oh, we're a ghost story told in a crowded room, a garden that died before it could bloom. I'm holding a ticket for a train that left, master of longing and expert in theft. Cause you took the us and left me the why, under a neon hollow sky. Ooh. Oh, you call it moving on, I call it an exit. You wrote the ending before I could text it. I was the anchor, you were the sea. You didn't get lost, you just got tired of me. So here's to the failure, the crash and the burn, to the expensive lessons I didn't want to learn. My heart's a ledger of debts unpaid, just a shadow of the promises you made. You didn't leave a note, you left a dent in the side of the bed where the light gets spent. It's not the fire that kills the heart, it's the way the embers drift apart. We built a castle on a shifting shore, thinking the tide couldn't reach us anymore. You held my hand like a promise kept, while the rest of the world quietly slept. But the morning came with a colder light, and the shadows grew in the middle of the night. Now I'm picking up the pieces of a shattered glass heart, trying to remember how we drifted apart. Love was the melody, but we lost the key. Now there's only silence between you and me. It's a beautiful ruin, a story half told in a world that turned bitter, in a heart that turned cold.
Your name is a ghost in the back of my throat, a letter I wrote but will never post. I see your face in the crowd's gray blur, remembering exactly who we were.
Before the whispers turned into a wall, and we didn't have the strength to break the fall. They say time is a healer, a steady hand, but I'm still sinking in the desert sand. How do you unlearn I gave you all my quiet nights, every word I couldn't say. You held my heart like it was light, then slowly let it fray. I memorized the way you breathe, like it could keep me warm. But love like mine was paper thin against your shifting storm. I didn't see the cracks at first, I only saw your face. Now every promise that you made is just an empty place. 'Cause you can break someone the most when they love you without fear, when they give you every piece just to keep you near. And I was all in no defense, no walls to help me hide. You didn't have to raise your voice to tear me up inside. Now I'm standing in the silence of the truth I never knew. The deepest kind of hurting comes from loving someone like you. You spoke in half and hidden lines, left me to fill the space. I built a world from maybes while you just walked away. I wore your doubts like they were mine, carried your every weight. But love shouldn't feel like drowning in someone else's waves. You said I was your everything, but treated me like air. And now I'm learning what it means to love someone who's not there. 'Cause you can break someone the most when they love you without fear, when they give you every piece just to keep you near. And I was all in no defense, no walls to help me hide. You didn't have to raise your voice to tear me up inside. Now I'm standing in the silence of the truth I never knew. The deepest kind of hurting comes from loving someone as you. Are you to stay through anything? That's what love made me do. But you were never fighting the way I fought for you. Now I'm picking up the parts you never tried to save. Learning hearts can still be on even after they break. Yeah, you can break someone the most when they love you without fear, when they see a future bright and you just disappear. And I was all in no defense, but now I'm walking free. 'Cause even broken hearts like mine deserve some dignity. Now I'm stronger in the pieces than I ever was with you. But I'll never forget the lesson of loving some like you. I gave you all I had to give. You showed me what it cost. Sometimes the deepest love we feel is also what we've lost.
Yeah. You're my hope. Game Hoina. Respect बिना love name होइन सुन साथी yeah. मैले तिमीलाई माया गरे छैन कुनै शर्त तिमी हाँस्दा लग्यो मेरो अँध्यारोमा पट आज धेरै युथहरू ब्रेक भएर रोडछन् फेक प्रमिसको भरमा आफ्नो मुटु तोडिरहेछन् लभ भने बढी होइन लभ भने सोल हो एकअर्काको रेस्पेक्ट नै रिलेसनको गोल हो तिमी गयौ भने पनि म बटुवा किन्न सक्छु माया गरेको मान्छेले कहिले किन गर्दैन मेरो माया फ्री हो तारा चिप चाइ होइन ट्रस्ट एकचोटि टुट्यो भने फेरि जोडिन राति 2 बजे याद आउँछ तिम्रो कुरा मुटु मान्दी चाहन्छ तर मुखमा छ शान्ति पुरा
माया गर तारा इज्जत पनि गर मुटु नदुखाउने कसम पनि खान युथहरू रोडछन् फेक लभको पछि सक्छ माया पाइ संसार लाग्छ राम्री unconditional no respect they your real love na drama na chulmathibata feel भएको bless love माया गर तारा इज्जत पनि गर नत्र मुटु टुट्दा मान्छे अँध्यारोमा हरा
आजकलको रिलेसन स्टोरी जस्तो टेम्परेरी सिनमा छोड्ने माया भयो अर्डिनेरी टिकटकको क्याप्सनमा फरएभर लेखिन्छ रियल लाइफमा ब्रेकअप एकछिनमै देखिन्छ केटी होस् या केटा सबैको मुटु हुन्छ एकचोटि ट्रस्ट गयो भने भित्री देखिरुन्छ त्यसैले माया गर भने पुरियर गर कसैले अप्सन होइन प्रायोरिटी सुर गर मेरो गीत सुन्दै होला कोही एक्लो रातमा आफ्नो आँसु लुकाउँदै अँध्यारोको साथमा सुना भई तिम्रो भ्याल्यु कहिले कम हुँदैन गलत मान्छे गयो भने लाइफ नै सकिँदैन रेस्पेक्ट नै क्राउन हो लोयल्टी नै साउन्ड हो मायाको नाममा ट्राउमा दिन पाउँदैन साँचो मायाले कहिले पनि रुलाउँदैन
माया गर तर इज्जत पनि गर मुटु नदुखाउने कसम पनि खान युथहरू रोडछन् फेक लभको पछि साँचो माया पाइ संसार लाग्छ राम्री unconditional respect they your real love na drama na चितमाथिबाट feel भएको bless love माया गर तर इज्जत पनि गर नत्र मुटु टुट्दा मान्छे अँध्यारोमा हरा
यो गीत यो सबैको लागि जसले साँचो माया गर्यो तर बादलामा दुख पायो Keep your heart strong Yeah, keep your heart strong Motherfuckers, keep your heart strong Yeah, keep your heart strong
माया गर तर इज्जत पनि गर मुटु नदुखाउने कसम पनि खान युथहरू रोडछन् फेक लभको पछि साँचो माया पाइ संसार लाग्छ राम्री unconditional respect your real love न drama न चितमाथिबाट feel भएको bless love माया गर